Mount Lutra Senior Secondary School at Sivangai. Today I am going to explain about the topic simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue is single type of cells. The simple permanent tissues are classified into three types, which are parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma is a type of permanent tissue that consists unspecialized tooth cells within cell walls. These are living tissue. These cells are usually loosely packed so that the large space between the cells, which is called intercellular spaces, are found in these tissue. The tissue will provide support and also storage food. Collenchyma is another permanent tissue. Cells of these tissues are living, elongated and irregularly thickened at the corners. The tissue is present below the epidermis of the leaf stalks. It provides flexibility in plants. Sclerenchyma is another type of permanent tissue. The cells of these tissues are dead, that the plant is hard and stiff. For example, husk of a coconut. The cells are narrow, long and thick in the walls due to the presence of the lignin. In some conditions, the intercellular spaces are absent. It provides strength to the part of the plant. The tissues are present in the vines of leaves, hard covering of nuts and seeds, around vascular bundle and in stems. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. I am A. Hemraj from grade 9 studying in Mount Litra J Senior Secondary School. Today we are going to see about the topic animal tissue. Animals will move place to place, so animals need more energy than plants. The growth of the animals will be in uniform, so they do not have dividing and non-dividing cells. Animals have specific functions in their organs, so animals have specific tissue. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kaushik. I'm studying grade 9 in Mount Litra Senior Secondary School. So I'm going to talk about tissue. Tissue means human body tissue makes up an organ and other body parts. There are four types of tissue: muscular tissue, epithelial tissue, connective tissue, and nervous tissue. All tissues are made up of specialized cells and that grouped together according to the structure and function. Nervous tissue includes nerves, spinal cord, and brain. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Sundaresh Hari from Mount Litra J Senior Secondary School. Today I am going to tell about tissue. Tissue is nothing but it's a group of cells called tissue. In human beings, tissue are called as muscular tissue. In plants, we are calling as vascular tissue. Difference between plant tissue and animal tissue. Plant tissue, it is dead cells. But in animal tissue, it is living cell because the plants can't move anything or anywhere, but animal can move. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Rajesh Pranav. I am studying 9th in Mount Rasi Senior Secondary School at Sivangai. Now I talk about that tissue. What about tissue? Tissue is a group of cells that have similar structure and function together as a unit. And the note of tissues are a non-living material called an intercellular matrix fills space between the cells. There are four main tissue types in our bodies: epithelial, connective, muscle and nervous. Each designed for specific functions. Thank you.
Or absence of the vascular system for transportation of water and other substance, for example phloem and xylem. The third topic is seed formation. The presence or absence of the flower and seed, and if the seed is naked or enclosed in the criteria for thallophyte, bryophyte and pteridophyte. The first criteria is the components of a plant. In a thallophyte, no distinct components and undifferentiated body will be present. And components of a plant for a bryophyte is a little differentiated body. Distinct components are present as a leaf and stem. In a pteridophyte, the distinct components are present as a root, leaves and stem. The second criteria is the presence of a special vascular tissues. The thallophyte and bryophyte, the vascular tissue will be absent, and pteridophyte, the vascular tissue will be present. The third criteria is the presence of a seed. The thallophyte and bryophyte, bryophyte and pteridophyte. These three it will absent in the presence of seed. Thallophyte is found in aquatic environment and snow. The bryophyte is found in first terrestrial plants but need water for. Bryophyte is found in first terrestrial plants but need water for sexual reproduction, so-called amphibians of the plant kingdom. And the pteridophytes, it will found in terrestrial or dry areas. For example, for thallophytes are Spirogera, Ulothrix, and volvox. And in for example, for bryophyta is a moss and liverworts. For a pteridophyta, example for pteridophyta are ferns. For gymnosperm, the ability to produce seed will be naked seed, and angiosperm, the ability to produce seed, it will be seeds developed in an organ which turns into the fruit. And existence for a gymnosperm and angiosperm. Gymnosperm, it will be exist for a long time period, evergreen, and angiosperm will grow for a varied time period. The type for gymnosperm is a woody and no flowers, and angiosperms of type is are flowering plants. Meaning of a gymno is a naked, sperm is a seed, and angio meaning is a covered, and sperm is known as the seed. Example for gymnosperm is a pines and deodar, and angiosperm is the mustard and mice. Thank you. Good morning to all. My name is Yanandika. I am studying in grade 9 in Mount Literacy Senior Secondary School, Sivagangai. Today I am going to explain the diversity of a living organism. In that, my topic is Kingdom Plantae. Now I am going to give an introduction for Kingdom Plantae. The Plantae kingdom has the following characteristic features. The first point is they are non-motile, and the second point is they make their own food, hence called autotrophics. And the third point is they produce asexually by vegetative propagation or asexually. The fourth point is they are multicellular eukaryotics, and the plant cell contain the outer cell wall and the largest central vacuole. The fifth point is plant contain photosynthesis pigment called chlorophyll, which is present in the plastate. The sixth point, they have different organelles for the encouraging reproduction and support. Now I am going to give a classification for Kingdom Plantae. A plant kingdom is further classified into subgroups. The criteria is for a plant kingdom plant is a plant body, a vascular system, and a seed formation. The first topic is a plant body. Presence or absence of the well differentiated plant body, for example roots, stem and leaves.